Hey everybody, welcome back to Xenoblade X. Today we are going to complete Chapter 3, and while we're at it, meet the most popular character in the entire franchise. Um, so if you've been around here since before I actually started, you'll notice I didn't do the setup screen this time. That is because when I have it open, I'm not actually setting up, it's just I want to make. I just want to feel kind of more professional, just having it up a little bit before the stream actually starts. But when I'm exporting the VOD to YouTube, like, the stream setup always takes up one of the 3 thumbnail slots, and like, I can't really edit I can't really just pick a screen grab to edit the thumbnail, so I want to free up an extra slot of that. So aside from that, I had forgotten to do this in the last episode. We have an enemy to look at. We have multiple enemies to look at. So we've got Young Rex. And then we've got Simius. Omnivorous creatures that are as smart as Earth's gorillas, and that live in groups consisting of a single male with multiple female mates. Though prideful and vicious in temper, males will generally keep their groups away from stronger ones. However, chance encounters between 2 sets of Simius will inevitably result in a clash. To minimize such conflicts, males that sight an unfamiliar group will unleash a series of roars. If superiority can be established, the weaker of the 2 males will alter course. But if neither concedes, a duel to the death will ensue. As the victor claims the females of the vanquished male, group size is usually proportionate to a leader's strength. Here we have our boy, Territorial Monkey. It seems like he does not have his own lore, which is a shame. Oh, it probably doesn't tell you this unless you killed them. I did not know you could do that. Oh, whatever, I have the manual, so. And we've got, more importantly, we got Forfex. This is specifically the one that I had wanted to cover because we actually killed one of these guys, so. Crab-like creatures mostly found near the coast. Their shells are hard enough to deflect small arms fire, while their offensive tools include pincers capable of shredding scale armor, as well as the ability to fire ether bubbles from their mouths. During breeding seasons, females keep their fertilized eggs tucked beneath their stomachs. When the eggs finally hatch, the newborns are released into the sea under the light of a new moon. It's not unusual to see all the female Forfexes of an area giving birth at once, turning entire beaches into a roiling mass of shells, legs, and claws. And we have fought Torto, the Delectable. He does not have his own lore, but he's got 8 limbs. He is crab. Anyway, I think we've spent enough time in here. Sorry. Hello. Sorry, I wanted to get the audio mix good, and also just not have my breathing being obnoxious. We're gonna head over to FN Site Master Chief and get started on the story. I hope she doesn't see us. I don't know, I think she can only detect scales. I'm not actually sure. Let's just be careful of these guys. They're pretty high level in relation to us. Let's see if we can get this. Humanoid critical's up. Oh, that is well placed. That is well placed. Ah, no, I did not mean to do that. Sorry. This is the, whatchamacallit, the manual. They actually expect you to read this. At least that's what they say. They never say that in game though, but like, it is worth reading because this game does explain some of its systems poorly. So let's see if you got anything where... any augments? No. Unfortunately, we don't have any, well, if... I'll not check out that island right now. If we get the, if we get the... Okay. This lump of turds. From a distance it looks like a Covenant ghost. From Halo. Blade level up! Oh, we can finally get our hollow figure. Well, let's do that when we're done with the chapter. What was I thinking about? I feel like half the time I'm playing this on stream, I'm just forgetting what I was talking about 2 minutes ago. It's pretty majestic seeing them come out of the ground. I don't know if these are always, I don't know if these are always the same faction for each one. But that might be something worth checking. Nelson's team set off to climb the mountain that's just ahead, but I have no idea what happened to them after that. These are some nice flowers here. Do we have appeals? No, we don't. Alright. Let's get this guy on the index. And the big guns.
It's sure to work now. Move in and do some damage. Put some power into this one. Shadow runner. Side slash. Shadow strike. Upper hand. Victory is ours. Nice work.
Alright, Honey Papil, we've got a viscous humor. And a class rank up. I'm pretty sure we're getting close to changing class, which will be pretty sweet. No, what am I looking at? Enemy index. So we've got the Papil. Butterfly-like creatures that use their elongated mouths to suck the sap from tall trees. Papils tend to seek out trees with poisonous sap as they can store the toxic agents in their throats and then spit them at enemies when threatened. The glowing scales that disperse from their wings also contain the poison. Unlike adults, the larvae have a rather bland physical appearance which aid them in mimicking tree leaves. Alright, it wants us to read the it wants us to look at the actual thing, right? This shows up right when you've collected all that you can from it. And as you can see its proboscis, you can see its kind of pretty wings. It kind of reminds me of the Mesmers from Subnautica. We're not We don't have any reason to rest at this camp.
Hey,
This camp has only just been established, so the area around it hasn't been surveyed at all. And that is a good thing. A sea. Wait. Oh, can we... Oh, we can see it from here. It might not be obvious from this view because they're trying to hide it with the rock, but... There's a place we'll be going. So... This next area is actually off limits until this chapter. That is because it's an important area where plot happens, and they don't want you to have it spoiled, so... Anyway, Sea Swept Ridge. The barrier might be here, I forget.
as you wish.
Ah,
They're off guard. Stagger them with the
I wanted to act more surprised with this,
Staggering.
but like,
Now, melee attacks.
Assault hammer.
Flame
Flame grenade. Cover fire.
I wanted to act more surprised with this, because it's supposed to be a surprise your first time through, but some things you can only get the first time.
Hit him again for me. Shadow strike.
I apologize for losing my cool just
Nice,
then.
we got the wedding.
Oh, you seem as calm as always to me.
Let's see what this is. Ooh, this looks pretty good. Resist stagger, thyroid, criticals, material from defeated enemy. And some broken antennas and a feather. So yeah, those are mortifuls. They disguise themselves as these plants, and sorry, I wanted to play that off as more surprise, but I don't know. This part you're supposed to be surprised that they're enemies. Unfortunately, having already done this, the surprise just does not stay. And I'm not a good actor. Devious insects that camouflage themselves as large flowers, waiting patiently for unwary prey to approach. The instant a victim comes in contact, a powerful acid spray is unleashed. Mortifuls have been known to band together at times, creating the illusion of a gorgeous field of flowers. Interestingly, they lay their eggs on the very plants they attempt to mimic. The hatchlings are caterpillar-like in form and will sometimes cling to adults in an effort to enhance their camouflage. So yeah, this is what they look like. They got 3 eyes, they got these cute little antennae, which I'm pretty sure are textures? No, they're 3D. Maybe, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's kind of hard to tell regular flowers apart from mortifuls. But the genius of this area is that there's just a ton over there with no mortifuls, just to lure you into a false sense of security. Hello. Sea Swept Rise. I forgot this was 2 different places. I usually forget the areas because you can't fast travel to them. What is that in the distance?
Damn. I knew we would have heard from them by now.
It was definitely fighting something. But this damage, it's not the usual claw or bite marks.
No signs of the team. If they were eaten, we'd know it. So did they walk away, or were they taken?
I think the story demands that we investigate here.
Right. Either way, they couldn't have gotten very far. Let's keep looking.
Hold up, Elma. Check this out. I'm picking up an Earth-based IFF signal coming from that direction. It's Pathfinder.
That thing over there, maybe?
It doesn't look natural, does it?
No, it doesn't. It looks like trouble.
And look at this. I'm picking up readings for other life forms too. Multiple signals, moving around inside the structure. Elma, you don't think...
Yeah, no, it's not. It can't be aliens. It can't be intelligent life forms. We were there. We've been here we've been here 2 months. We would have noticed them if they were on the same continent by now. And it can't be indigents because indigents don't build that. Clearly, Nelson must have just decided to go off the grid and build this entire fortress for absolutely no reason. But since both of these are patently false, which do you guys think we should go with? Alright.
No. Look at their movements. They're controlled, orderly. They're definitely not wild animals. Now the question is, are they native to Mira? Or are they visitors like us? And if so, from where?
You think it's one of the forces that destroyed Earth?
Let's not jump to any conclusions. It's a big universe out there. Of course, we shouldn't rule it out either.
Should we call this into HQ?
Yes, but not from here. If we're picking up their signals, they might be close enough to intercept ours.
You there! Drop your weapons!
Stay calm. We don't want to provoke them.
Earth aliens! Surrender! Now!
They know about Earth? You may have been right after all, Lynn.
Okay, I just love that they call us Earth aliens because, yeah, from their perspective, we actually are the aliens. So, we can either lower our guard and negotiate, or we can prepare to attack. Guys, which do you think we should do? Alright.
What are you doing?
It's okay, Lynn. Just stand down. I'm not sure why, but somehow they're able to communicate with us.
Meaning?
Meaning we need to know if diplomacy is a viable option.
Roger that.
We come in peace, and we're willing to negotiate. If you have any Earth alien prisoners, we'd ask the conditions for their release. If you don't, we'll leave you in peace.
No negotiation. No conditions. We have our orders. All Earth aliens must die.
Oh. They seem reasonable.
They've seen us.
Close in and make this our fight.
Just want to top one first for the
I'll make
extra
sure to leave it
damage.
dead. We're in a good position. Move in. Watch me go. We're in a good position. Move in.
I just love it when it chains,
Chrome armor.
I love it when it chains, soul voices. It's pretty satisfying.
Yes! Hit him again for me!
I'll
Sure.
make sure to leave a dent. It's time.
He says it's time, but, like, I can't do that until several chapters.
So much for the diplomatic approach. What's the deal with wanting us all dead anyway?
Yeah, I wonder. They did mention they were following orders. Maybe someone higher up their chain of command would be willing to negotiate.
That's funny because from a distance, Alma's glasses make her look pretty cool, but like, when you're right up next to them, they're kind of silly. We can't salvage, darn. We can salvage most of these though. One of them I don't think we can do until level 2, which... Yeah. I think one of these is like a level 2, and if we had gone back to increase our blade level, we would have been able to get... Yeah, this one. If we had gone back to get our blade level up before we did this, then we would have had this one now, but there's a bunch of landmarks here. We can go back and do this again once we completed the chapter. Normally I'd go to the enemy index right away for this, but I feel like we should infiltrate this. We should see what's going on story-wise first.
Lynn, can you give us an approximate location for that IFF signal?
Let's see. Seems to be originating from that building over there.
Then we'd better get moving. There's no time to lose.
Yeah, you do level up fast. It's kind of annoying because I want to do as many quests and missions as I can on level. But like, it's just not possible. Anyway, this guy's showing us hostility.
It didn't have to be like this. They're off guard. Status
Yeah,
melee.
I'm pretty sure we're the ones who got caught off guard, Alma.
Side slap.
Flame grenade!
You could have done that like a second earlier, Lynn.
Strike. Scream edge.
It's funny how when it's toppled, it just kind of leans down.
Upper
Some
hand.
power into this.
Oh, he decapitated it.
Chrome armor! Infuriate! Recuperate! Infuriate!
Alright. Lynn, why do you keep getting prompts right after I do the things?
Move in and do some damage.
Put some power into this one.
Fortunately, no staggering. Alright.
15 and set.
Nice work.
It's funny how he says when you get to 3000 TP, he keeps saying my focus is improving, and then it's time, but like, the thing it's time for isn't something we unlock until like halfway through the game, so it's kind of funny hearing him say that right now. Here's a little trick from the speedrun. These guys are guarding the probe spot, but we can just install it from behind. And ta-da, they aren't there anymore. They decided to go on break. We're chill Earth aliens here, so they didn't see us destroy their mech and kill their friends. So oh, there's a second thing over here. Anyway, yeah, the reason why this area is locked off until yeah, I'm pretty sure there's one, like, I can think of one other one, but I don't know the other ones. Yeah, basically this whole alien camp is the reason why this is locked off until chapter 3. It's also the reason why other continents are locked off until after this chapter, because they don't want you discovering that aliens are here until it's for the story. But there is a second, there's a second ganglion base in Primordia, and that is not blocked off. You can go there even in the prologue. It's kind of hard though, because there's a lot of high-level enemies there, but You can easily sneak around them or just grind, because basically all the areas have enemies at all levels, so... Up here we've got a tyrant, but we're still gonna give the station commander a chance.
I'm going in.
This guy, though,
Assault hammer.
Let's keep it up.
oh nice, we got some good stuff that we probably can't use yet. Let's see here. Oh, level 8. I'm surprised. You see, a lot of the items in this game, you have to be at a certain level to use them, and a lot of the time it's above your level. Alright, I got this for Lynn. Does more damage with a better cooldown. Slightly worse TP and slightly. Resist stagger and thyroid criticals. This is better. So let's see what we've got here. I am not liking those resistances. And for the shoes. Ooh. Oh, I get decoy with Topo on this. That's pretty good. Well, perfect. Your bad fashion sense knows no bounds. Let's see what the other. Nah. And with Lynn, nope. What about, these other things? Nope. As you can see, these guys have been here for a while. They've domesticated the Suids. I'm gonna try and do a sneaky because there's a good item in that hive, and I know about it. How do don't see me, pigs. Phew. The crazy jumps in this game are gonna Yes! This is like, grabbing this item is one of the few times where stealth actually helps. The reason why I wanted this is because it gives us the advanced soldier assault rifle, which is... Why does it say... Oh, it's... Which is actually worse because of the ranged attack. But the reason why I wanted it was because we can give it Humanoid Slayer, which will be pretty useful for this boss fight, and oh, this is gonna so yeah, can we jump up here? Nah, gotta go the normal way. I don't want to risk. No, this is exactly why I was gonna jump off the cliff. I don't know, I haven't really used augments much in my previous playthroughs, so I want to try getting good at that, and so they give you this augment that's really good for the circumstance. I've seen a lot in the early areas that just the tips and the environmental stuff and the rewards are just great. I think I'm gonna stick on this, even if I get to off of Drifter class before I get to the boss here. I'm probably gonna sticking with this augment because I want to try it out.
I'm going in.
They're off guard. Staggering for melee attack.
Staggering.
These are Puges.
Assault hammer.
Move in and do some damage.
These people
Flame
are
grenade.
always doing things right after I would like.
Some power into this.
Early bird. That should get to them. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
I'll make sure to leave a dent. We're in a good position. Move in.
Tight nice. Move in and do some damage. Upward hand.
Chrome armor. Infuriate.
Touch me up.
How's
I'm
this?
gonna give this to Lynn. She's hurt more.
I need cover fire.
My adrenaline's rising.
Almost down, but not out.
Great edge. Shadow strike.
Infuriate.
Side slash. Upward hand.
Yeah,
Sliding.
I'm just staying in Drifter for the boss because
I apologize for losing my cool just then.
I know I just want to keep the
You
augment for
seem
the
as calm
boss.
as always to me.
I was planning on going with the third one. I forget all the names. Anyway, here we go. The end of the chapter. We're gonna fight. Wait. I gotta do this first. Do we finally have skills on these guys? Agile Gunslinger. And we'll give that an upgrade. Let's see, does Lynn have anything yet? No. I also want to check out their arts. All of them are set. Anything? Yeah. Let's see here. Shadowrunner boosts potential. Prevents detection from enemies. Boosts damage dealt from behind. Upper hand is critical power. I'm gonna upgrade this. And oh, we can upgrade this. I'm gonna. Let's see here. Man, primer, and oh, and we still have some room for this. I want Shadow Strike up a lot. It's a good art, and I would like to have more daggers. Thermal payload. Let's see what that does. And we can topple. That's pretty much all we can do right now. So. Wait. It's oh, I thought I misread Flame Cloak as Flame Clock. Ah. Let's just hope she uses this at the right time and you know what? So, here's a fun fact. You don't have to play as Cross. You can play as most of the main characters, and I think I'm gonna want to take control of Lynn for this fight so that we can get the most out of our stuff that does topple damage, so. Let's go. See, that's the hearts I was talking about.
They're all dead. You killed them all. In cold blood.
Fortune did not smile upon them today.
Nelson.
You filthy Earth aliens do not belong on this planet.
You seem more fluent than the others. Are you in charge?
I am called Glennar. I command this squad, Earth alien. Now it is time for you to surrender.
Hello, Glennar. I am called Elma, and I command this squad. If this planet is your home, we apologize for intruding. We crash-landed here after our ship was damaged in an attack by unknown adversaries. We were hoping we could negotiate a peaceful settlement in exchange for our friends, but
Peaceful settlement. Your words are wasted on us. All we can promise Earth aliens is a swift death.
Alma.
right, we tried. Looks like survival of the fittest it is. Fine then. Seeing as you know we come from Earth, I'm guessing there's a good chance we might have a score to settle with you anyway.
And now...
As you wish. Armor!
Cover fire.
Shadow strike!
Hammer! Flame grenade! We're in a good position. Move in! Got it.
Sliding!
That's it. Edge!
Move in and keep the rhythm going!
Infuriate!
I owe you
I owe-
one.
Recuperate!
Shadow strike!
Alright, come on, get a stagger, get a stagger.
Sliding now! Melee attack!
Chrome armor!
Thanks a bunch.
Did it do some damage? Upper man!
Ah, I need that heal.
Flame grenade!
Shadow strike!
Iron prison. Get your adrenaline going.
Side strike! My adrenaline's rising!
We're in a good position. Move in!
Alright. Looks like the topple things didn't really help that much. And now we're going to meet the most popular character in the
get it.
entire franchise.
Why would they be so bent on killing all humans?
Who can say? Whatever the reason, this is dire news. We should let the others know ASAP. Let's call it in and head back to HQ for a full debrief.
Roger that. And here I just started to hope we'd finally escaped all this.
Escape! Yes, escape! Tatsu also
Here he
wants
is.
escape!
It's the moment you've been waiting for.
Friends that leave Tatsu trapped!
More Xenos? What should we do?
Stay back, Lynn. What do you think, Rook?
Well, this guy is the best character in the entire series, so of course we are going to open the crate. That sound. Oh no, I killed him. Nope, he's alive.
Finally! Dance of freedom! Tatsu thanks you!
Interesting. One of the vegetables is sentient.
Talking potato. I wonder if it tastes different too. I know what we're having for dinner tonight. You don't know it yet, new guy, but I'm a pretty mean cook.
are mean, mean and cruel. Tatsu definitely not potato. Tatsu explained this to dumb and smelly Prone when they take Tatsu, but Prone not listen. Prone never listen. On Nopon rude day, Prone first set sticky feet on Mira. Especially Tatsu. Tatsu witnessed Prone abuse firsthand. At this rate, entire Nopon race in danger. Yes, Nopon are endangered species. So really, friends have social responsibility to protect Tatsu from danger.
Uh-huh. What do you think, Elma? Bake or fry?
Wait a minute. The beings who captured you, big brutes in armor, little pointy ears?
Yes, Prone!
And they're a more recent arrival here, is that right? They're not native to this planet?
Not native, recent. If friends want more details, friends must promise to protect Tatsu. Only then will Tatsu talk.
Right. Elma, you hold him. I'll heal.
Tatsu will talk! Tatsu will talk! Friends not getting Nopon's sense of humor is all.
So if I understand correctly, this is your homeworld. The Nopon people are native to Mira. And then just recently, the Prone show up and quickly hunt you to the edge of extinction. Is that right?
Not just Prone. Prone and their nasty, evil buddies. Lots and lots of them.
Their buddies? You mean other alien races?
Other hungry alien races. They all gang up on Nopon. They do horrible, terrible things to Nopon. Someday, Tatsu will turn tables and eat them for a change.
Hello? We gotta go with the gag. We gotta go with the gag. I'm sorry, chat. We gotta go with the gag.
Tatsu has seen those eyes before. Hungry eyes. Like Prone eyes. Tatsu is here to serve, not be served.
Yeah, seriously. What kind of barbarian would want to eat this little guy just like that? We should take care of him. Wash and clean him, season him.
That's right, that's right. This is exactly what Tatsu is saying. Take Tatsu to your village. Wash and clean Tatsu. Season Tatsu. Wait.
What do you think? Take him with us?
He seems harmless enough. And he'd be a good source of information on Mira and the Prone. All right. We can debrief him when we report to Commander Vandam. As long as he passes the quarantine scan, we can bring him back to New LA.
Right. Let's get that out of the way. All clear.
Then Tatsu can join friends? Dance of joy! New friends are friendliest friends ever! I know! Tatsu has special thank you gift for friends for saving Tatsu's life! Tatsu will lend it to friends for free!
Lend? It's not a gift if you don't give it.
Give it away? For always? For free? This would be insulting to friends and to Tatsu. No Nopon merchant worth his salt and pepper could do such a thing. Tatsu is grateful, but Tatsu not insane.
What? It's insane to think if someone saves your life, you might actually show them some real... And he's not even listening.
Friend, do you ever get lost? Tired of bulky maps and flawed memory?
I mean, like, in my entire playthrough where I did most of the side content last time, there was like only one thing that I couldn't find, and I know where it is now because I've been there, and so I'm gonna have to say,
Friend jokes with Tatsu.
sorry, man.
Joke funny now, but joke not so funny when friend wander into Loafenville Lake on accident. Presenting Follow Ball! Follow Ball is #1 ultimate best super secret must-have Nopon item. If friends get lost out in wild, friends just follow Ball of Light to safety. And now it's yours, for free, to borrow. For now, anyway.
Really? Follow Ball? That's the best name you could come up with for your super special thing?
Meh, meh, meh. What would friend prefer? Fancy name no one understands so friend can feel smart? Now, time for Nopon Dance of Generosity.
thing really gonna be all that useful? What if it's a trap, or boom, it just blows up in our faces?
Ah yes, that reminds Tatsu. If Follow Ball get damaged, Tatsu need to charge friends full price, plus restock fee.
So much for Dance of Generosity.
So yeah, that's Tatsu. He
Strength
is
comes from
the
experience.
greatest character
That's
in
true on
the
any
entire Xenoblade series. And we got something pretty poggers from Glennar. Before using Follow Ball, select Mission Friend 1 Guidance 4. Follow Ball is super convenient, Nopon Treasure. Nopon Treasure, I'm sorry, I originally pronounced it Nopon, but after I realized it was in the other games it's pronounced Nopon, and while I was just playing them, and I think somebody mentioned about, I don't know. You say potato, I say Tatsu. Anyway, also total junk if no mission is selected. Oh, and Follow Balls sometimes get lost, so try to go easy on Follow Ball. It's pretty smart for the most part. You can use it by holding R and pressing X, and it's actually pretty useless. I don't know. The regular navigation stuff is good enough that you can usually find whatever you need. I wish you could. I wish you could just. I wish you didn't have to push the confirm change button, since that goes against most of the menus I'm used to. Anyway, the Follow Ball, I just usually, the regular navigation is good enough that I forget the Follow Ball exists, and so the one time when I could have actually used it, I just didn't because I forgot it was a thing. And that is finding a cave on Primordia, because the mission makes it. There's several caves in Primordia, and some of them are like they're vertically far from each other, but horizontally close, so they're kind of on top of each other. And I didn't know there was more than one cave, so I kept going to the more obvious of the two. And I was like, why is it not? Anyway, that's the tower. Now that we've done this, I need the bathroom, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to get up the stream setup page. Woo! Enjoy this intermission, and enjoy me having less selection for the YouTube thumbnail. Hello, I'm back, and I am sorry for responding to this so late, but who is Coco? I think, no, We are ready to change class. Here we go. I've already talked about this a bit. Right now we've got Striker. Oh yeah, Coco, yeah. She is an absolute Giga Chad, yeah. Alright. Striker, choose this route if you want to go in guns blazing. Mixes offensive and defensive arts and provides HP and melee attack bonuses. Well balanced and suited for beginners. Commando, choose this route if you want to rock up damage. Focus on skillful application of damage buffs and provides bonus to melee accuracy, ranged accuracy, and evasion. And Enforcer, choose this route if you want to provide support from afar. Offers many ranged arts and bonuses to ranged attack and potential. Tricky to master and suited for professionals. And we've already... Lynn is a shield trooper, I think, so... And Elma is a full metal jaguar, so we've already got one party member in this archetype, one in this. So we're gonna balance things out. Go Enforcer. Now... let's just see what our new weapons are. Let's see what our new arts are. I mean, we have Split Edge, already got that up. We've got Chrome Armor and Recuperate, we've already got these, that's pretty nice. We've got Beam Barrage, deals weapon damage and with an aura, boost damage. Yeah, that is true. More damage when I've got an aura. Well, if that is the case, I feel like getting these pretty good should be our priorities, and just want to check. Alright. We're gonna try and stealth. First, though, we've got a lot of enemies to talk about. Theroids, Suid, domestic armored. As you can see, these guys have some serious drip. And then we've got our first humanoids, Cavern Clan Prone. A group of Prone that sided with the Ganglion in order to secure victory in the clan warfare that engulfed their home planet. Though physically sturdy, they lack intelligence, which makes them convenient pawns for the Ganglion. Despite this lack of brainpower, they managed to figure out how to herd Mirren Suids and now use the creatures for a wide variety of tasks. Though few in number, there do exist some Cavern Clan Prone that harbor concerns about the current course of the group. Oh yeah. So, we've got Prone Major. He's got some pretty cool gear. And we've got Glennar, a prone captain bearing a profound hatred toward humanity. Nelson's unit became the unfortunate victims of his hateful savagery. So, while we're here with the Ganglion, I should probably mention, I guess, it said Ganglion, it's kind of a spoiler, but that's basically just the coalition of aliens that are against humanity. And if you remember back all the way when we got shot down by aliens, those were not the Ganglion. Those guys are called the Ghosts, and they never show up after that. So, it is disappointing. I don't know where in development what got changed, that they still had them in the cutscene there shooting us down, but they just never implemented them anymore. Puge, humanoid robots engineered by the Ganglion for use in a variety of fields, from guarding key military points to providing simple machine maintenance. They excel in close quarters anti-personnel combat, utilizing the lasers on both arms to mow down opponents with cold efficiencies. When destruction is inevitable, a self-destruct sequence can be engaged for one final attempt on an enemy's life. And Pugilith. Puge mobile cannons meant for infantry support in environments that larger weapons cannot access, such as dense urban areas. If the Puge inside is neutralized, a Pugilith will continue to rain fire down on the designated hostile entity, though manual control can be re-engaged should another Puge take command. But even destroyed Pugiliths have their uses, as their incredibly thick armor makes for an ideal barricade. We fought the Pawn Pugilith, and I forgot. It really wants us to press those buttons. And we've also fought the Pawn Fuge. These guys look cool. They're like if the Covenant elites were robots. Let's see here. We've still got one more thing I want to do before we leave. And that is, now that we know these guys are the bad guys, let's fight that tyrant. This guy's gonna be in our way. Let's first let me get this up so I can get the most out of it.
We're in a good position. Move in.
Watch me lay into him.
All right, can I get the? No. Well, that was conveniently timed, Alma.
We got him. Let's move.
All right, let's see who this guy is. Langul, the alien payload. I don't know. I guess all his weapons are really tactically important for something.
Staggering.
Insert big guitar if that is. That is true.
It's time.
They're just don't mind if I do.
I'll make sure to leave a dent. We're in a good position. Move in.
Someday, once there's gonna be a long fight that I know I win, I'm gonna want to sing along to this because it's a banger. It seems I was the only one who regularly toppled, so kinda regretting this class a bit. Because hopefully we can get some.
I need healing.
Yeah,
It's time.
I never actually managed to beat Elmer Redux though,
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
unfortunately.
Nice work.
Alright, we got some hollow figures. Next up, we gotta go to the barracks, but before we do that, let's talk to Eleonora so that we can get that sweet, sweet blade level and actually get to use one of our hollow figures, because we've collected a few of those. Ah, crap, I hate being here. What's Christy doing over here? Oh yeah, let's ask her about Nagi.
Listen
Defense Secretary Nagi is in charge of military affairs. He in turn oversees Commander Vandam, who serves as our operational leader. It's mostly a political position, as I understand it. Normally someone in such a lofty position wouldn't have contact with the boots on the ground. But Secretary Nagi always insists that he's just another citizen of New LA and strolls through the city with an entourage. Without an entourage. He's a very impressive leader. Really, I didn't know the NPCs showed up anywhere. I thought they usually just stuck to their places. New LA is currently suffering from a chronic shortage of raw materials. It's a problem that really needs to be addressed. But you'll know your way around Frontier Nav soon enough, and when you do, maybe I can ask you to be part of that solution. For now, just install as many probes as you can, and don't forget to put the techniques you were taught to good use. Alright. Now here we go.
Yes?
This is where it's at.
Good, you're here.
Welcome back, Perfect. I hope your search was successful. If you're ready to report, please... I did not know that. If you're ready to report, please speak directly with Commander Random in the Blade Barracks. I know he's eager to assess your performance on this task personally. Yeah, I want to get this... I want to unlock this stuff. Fine. Honestly though, the NLA music, it grows on you.
Damn, losing Nelson's team is a real blow. But the fact we're not the only visitors on this rock is even worse.
They made it clear they want all humans dead. For all we know, they may be related to the forces that destroyed Earth and followed us here.
Wonderful. I'll report this to Secretary Nagi. See if we can't bolster our defenses. Just one last thing. What the bloody hell is this dancing turnip doing here?
He's actually a potato.
Tatsu not turnip or potato. For last time, Tatsu is not food.
I don't think it's gonna be the last time.
Now, on behalf of Planet Mira, Tatsu welcome all Earth people and offer a friendly treaty of friendship.
Yeah, right. Anyway, we were thinking he could be a good source of general intel about the planet. Exactly how useful that'll be remains to be seen.
Oh, don't you worry about a thing. Friend's totally safe now that Tatsu is in town. Tatsu watch over and protect friends, especially weak, pathetic Linley with her thin, bony wings.
You mean my arms? Look who's talking. And who said anything about you coming with us? You can stay here, you greedy, annoying little cabbage. I'm sure there's a salad here that could use you.
Tatsu stay here? Friends would leave Tatsu behind?
It's for the best. You said yourself your people are endangered, and the Xenos that captured you might still be out there. You'll be safest here in the city.
Agreed.
Tatsu got agreed? Friends will want Tatsu along. Friends need Tatsu along.
How so?
What? Well, that, of course. This planet have many helpful Nopon that Tatsu can talk to. Other Nopon can share information for friends.
What's that? What's going on?
That might be useful.
Did the game just
That's
crash?
right, that right. Most Nopon not like Tatsu. Nopon can be shy. Nopon can be difficult. Most Nopon never trust friends or even talk to friends. But
Yo,
Tatsu,
can you hear me?
Nopon love Tatsu. Tatsu use smooth talk and winning personality to get friends good info.
The tater tot has a point.
I don't know what's going on.
More like an ulterior motive, if you ask me.
Tatsu perish the thought. Tatsu intentions are pure.
It's weird though,
Linley.
cause
Pure as snow. Linley and
ah crap! I am so sorry that we're missing this.
But do not worry, Tatsu is true.
I should have saved before. I did not.
Strength and smarts, huh? That's really not what I'm worried about here.
All
It's
right,
still going
wait a
on though.
second.
I can.
Small Fry here will accompany you.
I'm
through
gonna
the
try
feed.
unplugging my capture
After
card. So.
all,
And shut off my computer. Yeah, I know. That I know, but gotta be careful about the people on. Gotta be mindful of the people on the VOD. And it's been ages since I played this game too, so if I end up not being able to save, that is gonna suck so much. Uh, yeah. I'm gonna try one last thing. I'm going to restart OBS. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Hang on.